EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's week 10 of the 2031 season, and we're watching the Snowhawks, superstar cornerback. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Snowhawks and the Browns, coming up next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the rookie from Stanford, Joshua Carty, to get us started. And off we go from San Antonio. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. When you look at this defense, and this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Bird. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And no sidestepping that here. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
They need 2. Here's third down.
He'll drop to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
On first down, it's Benson. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, right back to Benson. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Another run here with Benson.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And this one is right through. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Busts through the tackle.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Back to throw. Bird. Wide open receiver complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the deep.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. 2nd down and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. 2nd and 4.
Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On first down, Moore. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Looking to throw. Bird. And this is going to be intercepted.
CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Back to throw again. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. He'll look to throw.
Open man here is Benson.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and 1. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Snowhawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Bird. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Bird. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, and it's the Patriots with the lead in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Drake May. From there, we're off to check out another game, and you can see currently they trail in that ball game. 2 touchdown passes there for Michael Penix. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Josh Allen with 3 touchdown passes. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Snowhawks offense and running back Trey Benson headed back onto the field. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season, and if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. And he'll take this ahead for about 4, 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
They'll go again with Benson. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now, they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
A give up the middle with Benson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Running out of the gun here with Benson.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a handoff up the middle. Frazier. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Frazier. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the
9. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Buchanan. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Throwing to start the drive. Bird. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. Back to throw. Bird.
Pass complete to Judy on the out route.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A gain of 22. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Moore. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this. Back now in San Antonio. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. 2nd and 5. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Operating from the gun. Bird. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now, 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah,
and this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Browns are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
And after all that, they're going to start out with unbelievable field position on the return.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
San Antonio, first down. Preston 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Preston 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Got his open man. It's Carr. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now 2nd and 3. They run over center with Benson.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
98 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
That's another.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A give. Here comes Benson.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
A handoff here to Benson.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Benson, touchdown.
Well, you've been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Caught by Wilson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Operating from the gun, Bird.
That's going to be caught by Judy.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up second down. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And the Browns first down.
Looking to throw. Bird. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
One final shot, they'll look to throw.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for San Antonio, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So for our entire crew,